And now the SDB Douglas from the right.
What?
SPD.
No, he said SDB.
The Erickson Aircraft Collection proudly displays a vintage aircraft collection started by Jack Erickson in 1983. The collection features over 20 rare aircraft that are still in flying condition, such as the P-38, the F-4U Corsair, the Grumman Duck, the B-17, and this one, the P-51 Mustang. The Erickson Collection is the Pacific Northwest premier flying collection. And the museum features one of the top collections of vintage warbirds in the country, and even offers rides as part of a ride and membership program called Soaring with the Warbirds.
Look at that, Jack.
That last aircraft passing by, the TBM Avenger, designed to replace the Douglas Devastator as the U.S. Navy's primary torpedo attack aircraft. The prototype of Grumman's Bethpage Long Island production line the following January. There's a good look at the SBD Dauntless. Although eventually the most important dive bomber flown by any combatant during World War II, the Dauntless began its combat career as a mediocre dive bomber, considered to be obsolete even before the United States entered the war. There goes the Mustang. That is a D model, today being flown by Mr. Drew Watson, who lives out in central Alberta near Edmonton. Here comes the Mustang again. P-51A model aircraft powered by an Allison engine and proved inferior did not give designers the performance they needed. And so when they inserted the Rolls-Royce Merlin engine, that is when the P-51 Mustang really made its mark. The D model, of course, being the most popular of the P-51 Mustangs. That's Doug Griffin in the Dauntless. The being marked for retirement, the Dauntless sank more enemy shipping during 1942 than all other aircraft combined. Here comes the Avenger again. Coming in from our right, piloted again by Drew Watson. Designed in just over 100 days. The P-51 Mustang, the P standing for pursuit, of course, was the first target in Europe that was occupied by Germany. B-17 bomber pilots called them the Little Friends. There's Doug Griffin coming in from the right, pulling up into the sky, showing us a little bit of the maneuverability of the Dauntless. A confirmed hit on the enemy fleet. An integral part of the United States Navy's Fast Carrier Strike Force. The plane also saw wartime duty with the Royal Navy in the Pacific European theaters as the Margaret. Of the TBM Avenger, 278 miles per hour. That was courtesy of the Wright R2600 Cyclone, a 14-cylinder air-cooled radial piston engine that generated 1,700 horsepower.
That would be nice in a car.
The Dauntless that you see Doug rolling right in front of us at a maximum speed of 2. By the way, that Dauntless has a connection to the local area. Let me tell you the story. This particular aircraft is an A-24 Army Banshee delivered in January of 1943 and used as a gunnery target tug at Lackland Airfield in Florida. Later declared surplus, it was employed as a mosquito control sprayer by the city of Portland from 1958 until 1965. It was sold to the museum in 1994 and restored to an SBD-3 as it appears today. As he taxis by in that TBM Avenger, really appreciate the Erickson collection for bringing